My name is Tamika, and today we're going to talk about how the spleen sound vibrates and helps us transform worry, self-doubt, obsession, and paranoia into trust, openness, fairness, and a feeling of safety. What I was experiencing is just waking up in the middle of the night, worrying about a text that I sent, a mistake that I made, worrying about a conversation that I had, or it could be really serious things like just over my family. And I would worry so much to the point that I would cry myself back to sleep after worrying for a couple of hours over these things. And it was deeply stressing me out and causing a lot of issues. This is coming from me feeling deeply unsafe in my body, as unsafe in my decision making. So I wanted to overthink and plan everything. Just unsafe in general, because it just doesn't feel safe in this world at times. Just like everything that's going on around us, there's just a general feeling of unsafety. So my mind would scan looking for threats constantly looking for threats, wondering what was around the corner. Our mind scans for threats because that is our mind's job. And when this comes up, we need to be able to have these feelings come up, but then also have mechanisms and coping skills that help us to transform them. And that is where this sound comes in. This sound helps us to transform that energy. In Qigong, Taoists looked inward and they were able to hear certain sounds in our organs. And the spleen is one of those organs that hold worry. And the sound is WHOO. It sounds like wind. And that sound helps us to release and transform that energy. We draw in the energy from the earth, the bright yellow energy of the core, the center of the earth, into our spleen. All right, we're filling it up with that positive energy of openness, trust, fairness, safety, abundance. And then we're releasing the negative energy, the energies that are in excess. Because worrying doesn't do much inherently, but it does help us plan when there is something that we can do. Unfortunately, a lot of times there's a lot of circumstances that we don't have control over. And the past is one of them. And worrying over other people and their judgment and what they think of us. They're going to think what they want to think because they've had their own life experiences. They've had different things go on in their lives that help them to make those judgments in the first place. And sometimes you don't have a lot to do with it. So worrying about what people think about you, you can't control. You can't control when you make a mistake. We all do, and we have to. It's part of our learning process. So none of these things we have control over. So when we're worrying about them, it takes a lot of energy to worry. And we're constantly draining our energy and hurting ourselves with this worry. So when we have these thoughts come up that we cannot control, we go down deep to Mother Earth and let her nurture us. Bring up her nurturing energy, her safety, and bring it into our stomach, or spleen, stomach, pancreas, where we digest food and experiences and life, right? We're digesting that energy. We're transforming it into the trust, openness, and fairness that we need to grow. When we're pulling in that safety and nurturing energy from the earth, it helps us to let go and trust that everything will be okay. Like, it might not be okay how we think it should be okay, like how we want it to work out, but ultimately, it will be okay. So what you're going to experience when you start this work is connection. You start to feel connection to the earth, to yourself, because you're allowing these feelings, but you're not letting them overwhelm you. You're allowing them to move through you, and so you start to feel better. Like, I just had an episode the other night where I started to worry about something that I could not control. Like, there's a couple things I could do, but then it just kept going anyways and coming up with new things and other things that I should worry about around the same circumstance. And I'm like, okay, I was aware of it. I said, this is happening. I am worrying over something that I cannot control. I had to come up with some ideas. I'll put that into, like, I'll try those things out. And there's nothing else I can do with this. And this was in the middle of the night again. So I just started breathing in Mother Earth's energy. Actually sent myself like down into Mother Earth's core and rested there. And then started breathing in the energy into my spleen and stomach and pancreas. And just allow myself to rest in it. And then release with intentionally letting go of the worry and the situation. And then I felt peace and calm, and that it was going to be okay. Like, it would be okay. Whatever happened, it would be okay. And now I know I can do that. I have that tool. So for the rest of my life, I'm going to be able to walk myself through this emotion. It's definitely helped me. I was experiencing this all the time for years, and now I don't experience it very much. Sometimes it'll come up, but the thing with this work is when you're doing it, when you're doing the practice as you're feeling it, you're really like targeting that particular thing, and then you help to transform it. And then you pull back the layers and you go to something deeper, and you just keep going deeper and deeper until it's gone. And you look back one day and you're like, oh my God, I don't do that anymore. I don't worry about that anymore. Where did that go? And then also when you're doing this, because there are layers, something that you thought you dealt with can come right back, but it just comes back at a deeper level, allowing you to release it at a deeper level. You really get the opportunity to get to know yourself and to let go of the things that get in your way, that keep you stuck, the patterns that hold you, that bind you, that keep you from being the person that you're wanting to be and do the things you're wanting to do. You have better digestion, you have more energy. It releases anxiety, worry, and overthinking, and helps you feel more open, grounded, and at ease. So if you've been stuck in a worry loop for years and nothing has worked, I would say definitely give this a try. To your stomach, spleen, stomach, and pancreas. This is earth energy. Just earth. Safety. It's rebirth. It's abundance. It's nourishment. Color for earth is yellow. Openness and trust. Trust everything will be okay. And this excess energy is worry, self-doubt, obsession, paranoia. All the things you feel when you're not trusting, when you don't feel safe. You want to pump that earth energy, this bright yellow energy from the center of the earth. Line it up into our stomach, right side of the body under the rib cage. All right. And so we're going to take our chi knives. Our chi knife just means like chi, the energy, the life force. And we're going to direct them into our stomach. And really, because it's earth, we got to dig in. Got to dig in deep. And then we're going to let it go. All right, scoop it up. Into your stomach. Dig in. And then the sound is... So that's whoa, W-H-O-O. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That sounds kind of like wind. Scoop it up. Into your stomach. Lean over. And all the way to the end of your breath. And then you just go. Let it go. All that worry, all that self-doubt. Scoop it up. Let go of the obsession, paranoia. Scoop up the abundance. And into your body, bright yellow vapors. Bring out your own pace. Letting go of the worry and the doubt. Trusting everything will work out. Everything will work out for your highest benefit. Don't need to worry. What does worry do? It helps you plan, but excess worry doesn't do anything. Because when you can't control your situation, it does nothing but hurt you, make you feel useless, even though you're trying so hard to control it. You cannot. You cannot. You have to let go. Scoop up that trust and openness that you're going to be okay. Because you have been thus far. Things seem to work out, and if they don't the way you thought, they end up working out in some other way you couldn't have seen. So you learn to let go and trust and be open to what the universe, what circumstances, what anything is trying to show you. In your process of growth and enlightenment. Here on earth. Bring your hands up to your stomach, smiling to your stomach. Embracing your stomach, the earth, the ground you sit on, you stand on, stability, and just being here, right now. Stirring the yellow vapors inside the stomach. Amazing for digestion. As we do, we hold a lot of worry in our stomachs, anxiety, things of that nature. And it tends to disrupt our digestive system. We're just letting that go. And allowing ourselves to trust and be.